Hello everyone, this is Alan Nieto, and in this video I will show you my function in the VIP project. For the VIP project, I focus on one user story, which is, as a staff leading a group, I would like to send notifications to students working on my project. The acceptance criteria is the following. Users should be able to send notifications when logged in as a staff. Notifications will be stored in the database. And the last one, all fields are filled with text. Now I will go over some tasks during the development of my user story. Create diagrams, develop back and front end, test my code, integrate with other members of the project, and work on the document. Now I will go over the design of my user story. I created 3 diagrams: user diagram, class diagram, and sequence diagram. First, let's take a look at the user diagram. My user story is combined with all subsystems for announcements. We only want to focus on faculty and students. A faculty should be able to send notifications to students. After the notification has been created, an email will be sent to students. A student should be able to see the notification sent by faculty. Now we will move to class diagram. To be able to create my user story, I created 2 HTML files, one for faculty and one for students. I created one model to store the messages and the ID, one controller which is going to have both controller for students and faculty, and one service for both students and faculty. My last diagram is sequence diagram. I will start with faculty. When faculty wants to send a notification, a safe notification function will be sent to controller. Controller is going to call a student in project function with the name of the project to get the email of every student currently working on the project. Then a create function is called with all the information typed by the user and stored it on the database. After the data has been stored, another function is going to be called to send an email to everyone working on the same project. This function is called send email and is going to use all the emails I got from a student in project function. Now I will explain the student. When the user is logging as a student and is currently on the notification page, notification controller will call a student project name to get the project name the student is currently working on. Then a function all is called on the service to return all the messages from the notification model. Only the student currently working on the project that is equal to the name of the project entered by the faculty can see the messages. Now I will go through my code on GitHub. I will start with the notification page for faculty. On the notification page for faculty, when faculty click the button submit, it will call save notifications in notification controller. When we're inside notification controller, save notification function is gonna be called. Inside this function, I'm gonna call another functions. The first one is one I didn't implement. It was another member of the team. He provided me this function which is going to return all the emails of the students working on the project. In notification controller, save function is going to be called. I'm going to pass the name of the project and it's going to return all the emails of the students working on the project. With that email, I will be able to use it to send an email to every student in the project. However, before that, I need to store all the data in the notification model, which is I'm gonna use create function. Create function can be found inside notification service. Notification service is gonna provide a post function to store everything in the database. I have a router to provide the functionality of the post, which is going to store all the data in notifications model. This is how my notification model looks like. It's going to contain 2 strings, message and the name of the project, which is equal to ID. Now I will explain how I can see the notification from the student side. When the user is logging as a student, notification controller we will call. In notification controller, we're gonna call 2 functions. The first one is a student project name. I need to pass the email of the student and it's going to return me the name of the project. If the name of the project is equal to the ID in the notification model, it's going to be displayed. At the end, I'm going to call the all function, which is going to give me all the messages in my model. We can find the function all in my service. The function all is going to do a get. Get is defined in notification router, which is going to get all the data from notification model. Now we are in the VIP website. In notification page, login as a faculty. A good way to improve my user story is to add a drop-down menu so the faculty can only select groups which he is working on. This concludes my video, and this is what I have been working on the VIP project. Thank you.